I had just never seen him so scary before. Violence and assault? They're not that far apart. Oh, I see. They're completely far apart. Anyway, she still wasn't convinced that the treatment of the peeping Tom could really be called violence. But there were more people linking the two incidents than expected. But at the break of dawn the next day, another problem had come out. It wasn't just America's popularity they were fighting, but also people doubting Messiah's very character. Even though I was sure that would work in our favor. The best people are the ones who face the most persecution. It's been that way since biblical times. Lucy remained sullen and silent all day, but there was a part of her that wanted to ask directly. She would stand at the lectern and bang on the blackboard while glaring out at her classmates. And then she would ask, "Why do you trust America-sama but not Messiah-san?" I couldn't possibly do that though. She could try it, but she probably wouldn't get anything but funny looks for her trouble. And then she would lose. Risa didn't want to fight a battle she would lose. That's right. Messiah-san has to win this. No. He has to be made to win. I have to make him win. She corrected herself offhandedly. What am I saying? What's wrong with me? Of course I don't have to do all this myself. Anyway, this was no time to be worried about that. What mattered was that she had to win. She had stayed up late into the night thinking. When she awoke, she was slumped over her desk, the morning sun streaming over her cheek. The shortest path to a solution was to get America to admit the truth, but realistically speaking, that wouldn't be easy, which meant she would have to tackle the problem sidelong, even if it meant taking the long way around. She wasn't usually a fan of underhanded tactics, but the subject was the one that was close to her heart. Chef de Corps, Mitsuki-san, her former best friend. How she had longed for them to smile at each other like they had so long ago. This might be her last chance to make that happen. In Messiah-san's absence, the fire has gone out of me. Yuriko-san, you're making too much of it. Is he really that important? But I really do miss him. You felt depressed as well, haven't you, Chio-san? I just didn't get enough sleep last night. I was up all night thinking, after all. Yes. I feel sleepy as well. Perhaps because I usually maintain such a strict routine. How was the atmosphere in your class? Not good, you know? Yes. I see. The same as mine then. What about yours, Ayaka-sama? Bad! They're all holding up that newspaper from the peeping Tom incident. All, that's the kind of man he is. Really? What kind of man do they mean?
そうですか。律子は
I see. Itsuko?
似たようなものです。
It was a similar experience.
好みも同じ？
Was it the same for you, Konami?
はい。
Yes.
そう。まあそうでしょうね。校長先生に屈するようで悔しいけれど、今や全校が反マサヤさんに回っているんだわ。
I see. Well, we expected this. It is frustrating to agree with the headmistress, but the school seems to be trending anti-Messiah again. そこで失地挽回の秘策ですけれど、何かある人？ All right. Who has a surefire plan to recover our lost ground? Macy looked around for hands. The echoes went up.
あんというか、ちょっと気になったんだけど、マサヤ君って恋人はいるの？
It's not exactly a plan, but it's something I've been wondering about. Does Masaya-kun have a girlfriend?
幼馴染の千穂なら知ってるかな？いるのかしら？
You're his childhood friend, Chio, so maybe you would know. Does he have one? All eyes turned to Chio. She slumped over.
ああ、そのいないみたいなことは言っていましたけど。
Well, before he said he doesn't, so.
なるほどね。安心が半分、残念が半分ってところかしらね。
I see. Part of me is relieved. Part of me is disappointed.
どういうことですか？
What do you mean?
だって恋人がいるなら好きでもない女を襲うなんて思えないじゃない。まあ確かにマリカは美人だけどさ。
Well, if he had a girlfriend, he wouldn't attack some woman he doesn't care for, would he? I mean, I know Marika's a beauty and all, but...
ああ、ま、所詮は傍聴だけどね。でも一つの証拠には違いないから。
Well...
それはないと。
Well, that would be circumstantial, but at least it would be evidence. But if he doesn't have one, then...
じゃあ私が立候補しちゃおうかしら。
Well then, maybe I should nominate myself?
今から立候補したところで何の意味もないと思うけど。
I think doing it now would eliminate the point.
やだな、分かってるわよ。冗談じゃない。そんなに睨まなくてもいいでしょ？
Oh, fine. I get it. It's just a joke. Don't glare at me like that.
こんな時に冗談を言う姉さんに呆れているだけです。
I'm shocked that you would think this is a time for jokes.
だってみんなして暗い顔して笑う角には服着たるよ。
You all look just look so gloomy. Good things come to those who laugh, as they say. It's usually wait. Hold on.
別に笑える冗談ではなかったですけど。
But that joke wasn't funny at all.
ほんと。
Really?
あら、そう。
Oh, I see.
じゃあ次、誰か何かあるかしら。
Well then, are there any other ideas?
はい。
Yes?
どうぞ。
Go ahead.
これはマリカ様にも協力を仰がないといけないため、実現は難しいかもしれませんが。
It would be difficult without Marika-san's cooperation, but... Yes?
マサヤ様のあれが反応するかどうかを確認すればいいのです。
Really? Oh well. We should see if Masaya-sama's thing reacts to her! Achoo! What the heck? I just felt a draft. It's for that one sentence. The others all look at Konami in shock, but Konami was extremely serious for some reason.
何？
What?
あそこの反応です。
The reaction of his thing!
反応です。
The reaction!
いえ、それはまあわかるのだけど。
Yes, I'm aware of what you meant, but...
好みはしたないわよ。フィユドラ・ヴァンセンヌのセリフとはとても思えないわ。
Konami, that is a disgraceful thing for Affiliates de la Vincines to say.
まあ面白そうじゃない。それで具体的にはどういう案なの？
Now, I think it sounds interesting. Exactly what kind of plan did you have in mind?
ええ、例えばですね、マリカ様に服を脱いでいただきます。
Well, for example, we could have Marika-sama remove her clothes?
ほうほう。
Oh my. That's too much Yuriko. Hello. Yeah.
先日私が学んだところによれば、男子は女子の裸に性的興奮を覚えるものということですが、
The other day, I learned about the sexual arousal that men feel around a naked woman.
もしも下腹部の状態に変化なしであれば、これはいい証明になるのではないでしょうか。
If his lower half doesn't respond to her, then that would be the perfect proof.
どう？
It's still a flawed plan, though. What do you think?
どうって言われてもね。
I'm not sure about this.
マリカ様が脱いでくれればいいと思いますが。
It could work, if only we could get Marika-sama to take off her clothing.
いいのかい？
Are you serious? That's exactly what got us in this mess in the first place. That wouldn't help.
それが問題ですよね。
That really is the question.
ただ、マサヤ君にとってもちょっとハードルが高いんじゃない？
But don't you think it's a pretty high hurdle for Masai-kun to pass?
そうでしょうか。
Do you think so?
だって普通は反応するわけでしょ。普通じゃないレベルを求めるというのもどうかしら。
Well, of course it's going to react, isn't it? We'd be asking the impossible from him.
それもそうでした。
That is true. It was an unrealistic plan no matter how they sliced it. They asked for another suggestion.
私はどうにかして目撃者を探せないものかと思ったのですが、やはり無理でしょうか。
I thought perhaps we could find another eyewitness somehow. Would it really be impossible?
そうね。いたら名乗り出てくれてもいいだろうし。
That's true. If there is one, we would like her to come forward.
ただその人がもしもマサヤ様の追放にもともと賛成の人だと知ったら。
But that person might also be on the side, hoping to see Masaya-sama driven out. Well, if you could get Mitsuki to admit it, since she knew the plan.
だったらいずれにしろ有利な証言を引き出すのは難しいんじゃない？
In that case, it would be difficult to pull reliable testimony from them, wouldn't it?
確かに。
Huh. That is true.
私としては地道に説得に回るしかないと思ったんだけど、無理かなやっぱり。
I was thinking that our only choice might be to persuade them straight, but I guess that's impossible, right?
時間がね。今度もまた3日の猶予でしょ。当日を含めてだから、ボートは明日とても無理だわ。
It comes down to time. He's been given another 3-day deferral, which includes the day of the incident. So the vote is tomorrow. It just doesn't seem possible.
だよね。参ったな。
I thought so. Too bad.
真打ちの登場ですね。
Now, the headliner takes the stage.
あら、大きく出るじゃない。何か妙案でもあって？
Oh, that's a big build-up. You must have a bright idea.
世界の中心で愛を叫ぶんだという作品が昔ありましたね。
There's an old work entitled Crying Out Love at the Center of the World.
叫んでいただきましょう。ルリコ、愛している
Let us have him cry out, Yuriko, I love you! Not true. What's going on? It's not even cold out. Even cold and I'm seizing like crazy.
そうすれば愛の麗しさにみんな感動して疑惑も払拭されるのではないかと。
The people will be so moved by his declaration of love that all their doubts will be swept away.
それはそれとしても、なんであなたって決まっているのよ。
Be that as it may, why would it be for you?
もちろん一例としてです。本番は意中の人をちゃんと言っていただきますよ。
It's just an example, of course. For the real thing, he should confess his love to the girl he cares for.
面白そうじゃない。マサヤくんの意中の子は誰か。
That sounds interesting. I wonder who Masai-kun cares for.
ちょっと目的がずれていますよ。もうしょうがないわね。じゃあ本当の真打ち登場といくわ。
Wait a minute. We're getting off the point here. Oh well, I guess I'll let the real headliner take the stage now.
これは私の個人的な思いも絡んでいるのだけど。
This is rather rooted in my own personal thoughts, but
個人的な思い？
your personal thoughts?
シェフ・ド・コール、美月さんよ。
It's about Chef de Corps, Mitsuki-san.
私と美月さんがかつて親友だったということは皆さんご存知かしら。
I believe that you're all aware that Mitsuki-san and I used to be best friends. The group all nodded.
私と彼女が疎遠になってしまったのは後期に上がってからなの。
The rift that came between us occurred when we entered final course. And she joined the Red Rose Society?
何かあったの？
What happened?
直接的には何も。喧嘩とかはしなかったわ。
Directly, nothing. It wasn't a fight or anything like that.
じゃあなんとなく？
So it just happened? Rise shook her head.
きっかけはあったの。それがつまり美月さんのシェフ・ド・コールへの一命の変化。
There was an impetus. It was the change of Mitsuki-san's title to Chef de Corps.
その前はラルム・ド・リュノだったという話、確か以前にしたわよね。
And she was Tear of the Moon. Beautiful moon. I believe you have also heard that she was previously known as Larme de Lune.
月の涙だっけ。名前と泣きぼくろを合わせてぴったりな一名だなって私も思ったけど。
Oh yes, Tear of the Moon, right? That matches her name and the beauty mark under her eye really well.
ええ。
Yes.
美月さん、後期に上がってからすっかりマリカ様に心酔してしまったのよ。
When Mitsuki-san entered final course, she fell head over heels for Marika-sama.
今思えば私も寂しかったのかもしれない。友達が離れていくようで。
Even now, I feel crushed thinking about it. Watching a friend slowly drift away.
私も意地っ張りなところがあるから、だったらこっちも知らないなんて思ってしまったりして。
I can be extremely stubborn, so I decided that if that was how it was going to be, then I would do the same.
それで次第に疎遠になってしまったのよ。
And so gradually, a rift formed between us.
去年はずっとそんな感じで、ただ今年に入ってマサヤさんが登場したことで少しずつ変わってきたの。
It was like that all of last year. But then, this year, when Masai-san came, things gradually began to change.
つまりまた前みたいに話すようになったわ。彼女は依然としてシェフ・ド・コールだけど、私は嬉しかった。
Things started to feel like they were back to normal. She was still Chef de Corps, of course, but I was happy. She was still captain of the guard. Because of her loyalty to America.
それは私も感じていました。美月さんも一頃はよく顔を見せてくれましたよね。
I sensed that as well. we were seeing quite a bit of Mitsuki-san for a time.
ええ、ただ最近はそうでもない。ねえ、
Yeah.
律子。
Yes, but lately that's all changed again. Right, Mitsuko?
はい。
Yes.
最近の美月さんってどうなのかしら。紅バラ会の会合には参加しているの？
What is it that happened to Mitsuki-san recently? Has she attended Red Rose Society meetings?
ええ、毎回出席しています。ただ白百合会の皆さんとおしゃべりという時はあれこれ理由をつけて帰ってしまいます。
Yes. Yes. She attends every meeting, but whenever we bring up the White Lily Society, she makes some excuse to leave.
やっぱりね。私も変だと思ったもの。一向に顔を見せやしないんだから。
I thought so. I thought that was strange. We haven't seen her for quite some time.
一体どうしたんでしょうね。
I wonder what it could have happened.
私にもわからないけど、ただマリカ様が関係しているんじゃないかと思うのよ。
I don't know either, but it seems like it must have something to do with Marika-sama.
マリカ様が？
Marika-sama?
マリカ様もマリカ様で様子が変だったわ。覚えているでしょ？不意にマサヤさんの部屋に訪れたこと。
Marika-sama has been acting strangely as well. You remember, don't you? The time she came to Masai-san's room unexpectedly?
ああ、あの時は確かに変だったわね。だって涙ぐんでいたもの。
Ah, she's definitely been acting weird. She was even crying.
ええ、マサヤさんも腑に落ちない様子でした。それで私思ったんです。
Yes, she was treating him like a total enigma. That's when I thought,
マリカ様もらしくない関係に悩んでいる。
that Marika-sama might have been torn over some trick that was anathema to her character.
でも悩むくらいならなんでするのかしら。
But if she was feeling torn, then why did she go through with it?
それは本人に聞いてみないことにはなんとも。
I feel like we could find out if we just asked her.
それで親衛隊長である美月さんであればマリカ様が悩んでいることに気がつかなかったはずはないわ。
So I thought that her captain of the guard, Mitsuki-san, might know what has her so torn up inside.
それどころか今回の計画に美月さんも一枚噛んでいるのかもしれない。私はそう思っているの。
Another possibility is that this could have been Mitsuki-san's idea all along. I can't be sure.
それで美月様に尋ねてみるわけですか？
And that is why you want to ask Mitsuki-sama?
ええ、絡め手のようで私の趣味ではないけれど美月さん自身のことも私は気がかりだし。
Yes. While I don't enjoy employing such underhanded tactics, I'm also concerned for Mitsuki-san's well-being.
だから早速放課後にでも当たってみるわ。結果は追って報告します。
That's why I'm going to ask her first thing after class. I'll report my findings directly after. After class, everyone came by for my consultation.
まあまあ、しばらく見ないうちにすっかりやつれてしまって。
Oh my, I've become so haggard since we last spoke. I'm pretty sure you look like you always have.
昨日だって会ったばっかりじゃない。
We saw him just yesterday after all.
それだけマセヤさんのいない学校は物足りないということです。
It just goes to show how lacking the school is without Masaya-san. I'm flattered. Ow. What was that for, Chio?
こんな時に鼻の下伸ばしているからよ。
You're leering at a time like this? I don't think I was.
こわもてのガルディエーヌにいじめられたりしなかった？
Those mean Gardain didn't mistreat you, did they? Oh no, not at all. We just stayed by the door. I never even saw them.
あら残念。私が慰めてあげようと思ったんだけどな。
Oh, too bad. I was hoping I could comfort you. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be worth it.
謹慎処分の間、ちゃんと勉強はしていたのですか？
Have you been keeping up with your studies during house arrest? More or less. Sister Mishima brought me the printouts.
ならいいですが、教室では授業が進行しているわけですからね。それを忘れないようにしてください。
I'm glad to hear it. The classes are continuing without you. After all, I don't want to forget that. I don't want you to forget that. Alright.
そうですよ。ただ寝て食べているだけではせっかくの筋肉も落ちてしまいます。
She's right! If you only eat and sleep all day, you'll lose all that wonderful muscle mass.
お肉でぷよぷよのマサヤ様。はあ、見たくないです。
A Messiah-san? All flabby with fat? I couldn't bear to see it. Right. I'll be careful.
さあ、顔を合わせて嬉しいのはわかるけれど、そろそろ私の話を聞いてちょうだいな。
Now, I know you're glad to see everyone, but please listen to what I have to say. What you have to say?
私、今回の一件では、美月さんがアキレスのかかとではないかと思ったの。
I thought that perhaps Mitsuki-san might be the Achilles heel in this situation.
それでさっき、彼女に会いに行ったわ。
And so I went to speak with her earlier. Flashback? Yep. When the bell rang to mark the end of class, Rise moved immediately to Mitsuki's classroom. The atmosphere was relaxed now that class was over. However, rather than making conversation with her classmates, Mitsuko sat staring into space. Pretty sure that should be Mitsuki. Oh well.
なんだか元気がないわね。
Yeah, that was definitely a typo. She looked so listless. Was it possible that Mitsuki thought Messiah really assaulted Marika? That would explain her depression.
美月さん。
Mitsuki-san? And she's shocked. She walked up to her desk and addressed her. Mitsuki looked up in surprise. She apparently hadn't even heard her approach.
どうしたの急に。あなたが会いに来るなんて珍しいわね。
What do you want? You don't usually come to see me.
そんなに珍しいかしら。前は毎日のように顔を合わせていたのに。
Is it really so unusual? We used to see one another every day?
ねえ、美月さん。ちょっと私に付き合ってくれないかしら。
Listen, Mitsuki-san. I want you to come with me.
どこに？
Where? Mitsuki's brow furrowed for a moment, but then her expression relaxed.
お話できるところならどこでも。ローズガーデンにしましょうか。
Anywhere that we can talk. What do you think of the rose garden?
ええ。
Of course. The others turned to watch them as they walked out together. They were often together in intermediary course, but nowadays it was definitely a rare sight.
それで話というのは？
So, what did you want to talk about? Though her expression was normal, her manner was all business. Risa let out an internal sigh.
けど今はそのことを気にしている場合じゃないわ。マサヤさんの首がかかっているのだから。
But this is hardly the time to be thinking about that. Masaya-san's life is on the line. Not really.
今回のことだけど、美月さんはどう思っているのかと思って。
I was wondering what you thought about the latest incident, Mitsuki-san.
今回のこと？
Latest incident?
わかるでしょ？
You know what I mean. Mitsuki averted her eyes. The gloomy expression from the classroom was back on her face.
まあ、仕方がないんじゃない？
Well, it can hardly be helped. Can it?
仕方がない？
Be helped? Risa tilted her head, wondering what she meant by that.
万仙女においては前代未聞の重罪だわ。当たり前のことだけど。
It's a serious crime. Unprecedented as it seems. It's only natural.
そんなことをしでかして学校にいられなくなるのは当たり前のことなのだから。
Only natural that someone who does something like that should have to leave the school.
ねえ美月さん、あなたの言ってることちょっとおかしくてよ。
Listen, Mitsuki-san. There's something strange about what you said.
何がよ。
How so?
どうして真っ先に出てくるのがマサヤさんのことなのかしら。
Why did you skip right to Masai-san just now?
私今驚いたわ。だって美月さんなら真っ先にマリカ様のことに触れるのが当然でしょ。心配するとか精神状態であるとか。
I was shocked. I would have expected you to talk about Marika-sama first. You should be worried about her mental state, right?
なのに出てくるのが憎き犯人であるはずのマサヤさんのことだなんて。
But instead, the first thing you mention is the man who should be a hated criminal?
仕方がないという言葉もこうなると妙に優しいような感じだわ。
And in that case, it can hardly be helped. It's a shockingly generous way to refer to him. Are you a detective, Rise? Mitsuki's mouth flapped wordlessly. That was when Rise knew. She knew that Mitsuki had been the mastermind behind this incident. And what's more, she felt guilty about it.
というわけなの。でも残念。その場では自白までは得られなかったわ。
And that was that. It's just too bad that I didn't secure a confession right there.
なるほどね。確かに美月が事件のことを素朴に信じているのだとしたらかなり不自然な反応よね。
You're right. If Mitsuki believed the truth of the incident, she never would have reacted like that. Rise-san nodded.
私今夜にでももう一度会ってみるわ。
I'm going to see her one more time tonight.
直接マリカ様にぶつかるよりはやっぱりやりやすいだろうし、それに
I believe that she will be easier to crack than Marika-sama. Besides,
美月さんのこと気になるから。
I'm worried about Mitsuki-san. After all, Rise-san and Mitsuki-san had once been good friends. Mitsuki-san has been acting kinda down, hasn't she?
そうね。
Yes. I've been getting the same impression from Marika-san. I just don't know what could have happened to make her act that way. I'm getting a little worried about her. Huh?
相変わらずあなたは人がいいわ。
You really are a good person. Am I really?
でもあなたはいつだってそうだったのかもしれないわね。部屋の中を探索された時だってそれほど気にした風でもなかったし。
But perhaps you've just always been that way. You didn't even reproach them for searching your room.
裸で追い出されたんですよね。それで散歩に移行するだなんてなんておおらかな人なのだろうと真相を知った時は感心しました。
Nor for driving you out of the room naked. When I learned that was the reason for your walk, I realized that you were truly generous of spirit. It's more that it was too cold to stay standing around.
とにかく今日のうちには何とか証言を引き出したいところだわ。ボートは明日だもの。
Regardless, we have to get that testimony today. The vote is tomorrow after all. Yeah, the decision was tomorrow. It sounded like the tide of the school had turned against me. That was expected, of course. That's why I had to get the testimony of the person behind it, Mitsuki-san. That night, I got an email from Rise-san. She wanted me there for her meeting with Mitsuki-san.
何しろあなたが当事者なのだから。
We're going to be talking about you, after all. And so, at the appointed time, I slipped out the veranda and headed for the rose garden. The Guardians aren't really good guards, after all. And it's so dark and dreary outside. Salutations! Hey.
ちょっとリセさん、これはどういうこと？
Wait a minute, Rise-san. Just what is going on here? Mitsuki-san glared at Rise-san.
二人して私のことを痛めつけようとでも言うのかしら？
You're not going to hurt me, are you? Of course not.
何を言っているのよ。 冗談を言っている場合じゃないでしょ。
What are you talking about? This is no time for jokes.
よくって美月さん、このままでいけばマサヤさんは明日にでも追放されてしまうのよ。
Alright, Mitsuki-san, if things remain like this, Masaya-san is going to be expelled tomorrow.
当然じゃない。犯罪者が。
Of course he is. He's a criminal.
それが本当のことだとしたらね。
Only if the incident really happened.
何よそれ。
What are you talking about?
はっきり言うわ。私たちは事件が仕組まれたものだということを知っています。
I'm going to be blunt. I know that you masterminded this incident.
どういうことよ。
How could you say that? Mitsuki-san was doing her best to sound outraged. But even in the faint moonlight, I could see that her beautiful face was warped with guilt. I know that I know the truth after all.
犯人はあなたでしょ。一体何よその言い草は。
You're the criminal here. How dare you speak to me that way?
やっぱり証言してくれないの？
So you won't testify on our behalf?
証言？
Testify?
事件は作られたものだということを。
That the incident was fabricated.
バカバカしい。
Don't be ridiculous. Mitsuki-san turned to leave, but Risa-san caught her arm.
待ちなさいよ。
Wait a minute.
話して。
Let me go.
そうはいかないわ。さっきも言ったわよね。ボートは明日だって。こちらも手をこまねいているわけにはいかないの。
You know I can't do that. You said it before. The vote is tomorrow. We can't afford to stand idly by either.
やっぱり叩いてでも言わせたいことを言わせようというのね。
So are you going to make me talk? Even if it means striking me?
いい加減にして。ねえ、美月さん。ちゃんと私と向き合って。
That's enough. Listen, Mitsuki-san. Please, look at me.
ここで逃げられたら、もう私たち二度と仲直りできないような、そんな気がするわ。
If you want to run away right now, I just believe that we can never, ever be friends again.
わかったわよ。
Very well. Mitsuki-san turned back to faces. Risa-san released her.
それで何を話しましょうか。言っておくけど、あなた方のザレ言にはもうと付き合うつもりはなくてよ。
What do you want to talk about? But let me warn you in advance. I have no intention of going along with your little prank. She glared at us confrontationally.
そうね。じゃあ先に美月さんの考えから聞かせてもらいましょうか。自分の考えなら当然話せるわね。
Fine. Then let me start by asking what you think. You can talk about that, can't you?
何についての考え？
What I think about what?
今目の前にいる男子について。
About the man standing before you. Mitsuki-san and I found our gazes locked together. It occurred to me that it had been a while since we had faced each other like this. We'd had very few chances to speak.
私、未だにわからないのよ。だから、そろそろ聞かせてもらえるかしら。
The truth is, I still don't know. So I wanted to finally ask you.
美月さんは、マサヤさんの方向に賛成の立場なの？
Mitsuki-san, are you in favor of expelling Masaya-san from the school? What?
もちろん、今回のことに関してではなくてよ。1学期最後のプルミエールジャッジメント、あるいは
Setting this incident aside, of course, what I'm asking is, at their premier judgment, at the end of the first term,
グランデボートにおいても変革には反対の立場を取るのかどうかと聞いているの。
and even at the grand vote, do you stand against reform?
そんなこと決まっているじゃない。
What are you saying? You know the answer to that.
それは本当にあなたの考えとして？
Is that really the way you feel? She had said something similar before. She wondered if Mitsuki-san was just following along with Marika-san.
今回マサヤさんを罠にかけたことで やっぱり私の考えに間違いはなかったんだということが分かったわ。
The fact that you set this trap for Messiah-san finally confirmed for me what was going on.
美月さんの行動はマリカ様に強く影響され引きずられている。
Marika-sama strongly influences your actions. You're being pulled along by her.
それがどうしたというの？
And what if that is the case?
認めるのね。
Are you admitting it?
そんなこと一言も言ってやしないわ。だいたいあなたは間違った前提に立っているのだから。罠なんかどこにもなかった。
I don't believe I said that. Your initial premise is flawed. After all, I didn't set any trap.
ねえ、美月さん。
Listen, Mitsuki-san. Mise spoke to her in a hushed voice.
私たち一番の仲良しだったわよね。
We used to be the best of friends.
何よ急に。
Why are you bringing that up now?
それがどうしてこんなことになっちゃったのかしら。
How could things have turned out like this?
白百合会と紅バラ会に分かれて正々堂々と戦う。それなら何も悪いことはないわ。
If we were the White Lily and Red Rose societies, fighting one another on even terms, I would take no issue with that.
でも今は明らかに違う。そういう間柄ではない。
But now, it's completely different. That's not our relationship at all.
思えば私この問題に正面から向き合うことを避けてきたんだわ。なぜって何が出てくるかわからなかったんだもの。
I recognize that I have avoided addressing the problem honestly because I wasn't sure what would happen.
怖かったんだもの。美月さんも同じじゃない？
Because I was afraid. Don't you feel the same, Mitsuki-san?
まあね。
I suppose.
一体何が悪かったのかしら。私が悪かったの？
What on earth was wrong between us? Did I do something wrong?
私本当言って寂しかったのよ。
To be honest with you, I felt so alone.
リセさん、
Rise-san.
美月さんが離れていくようで寂しかった。私なんて親しい友人もいないし、もちろん数の多い少ないが問題ではないけれど。
And I think this is a new song in the background. Just noticed. I was lonely without you, Mitsuki-san. I didn't have any close friends. Of course, it wasn't a matter of numbers, but as far as I could see, Rise-san wasn't unpopular. On the contrary, as Soleil de École, she was extremely popular, but a pedestal could be isolating in its own way. Son of the school. I remember. That was probably why she didn't have any close friends.
なかなか素直になれなかったけれど、でももう最後の機会だと思うから言うわ。
I just noticed. No wonder they're at odds. She's the sun, and she's the moon. It all makes sense now. I couldn't be honest then. But because I believe this is my last chance, I'll say it now.
私また美月さんと昔みたいに仲良しになりたいって思ってる。
I want to be friends with you like we used to be, Mitsuki-san. A bit of red came into Mitsuki-san's cheeks.
美月さんはどうかしら。
Mitsuki-san, do you feel the same way? It took a long time to answer. Mitsuki-san turned her eyes straight to the ground and rustled out the words with effort.
私だって。
I really... Her shoulders slumped and she bowed her head slightly.
ごめんなさい。きっといけないのは私なのよ。
I'm sorry. I think it's all my fault. What?
だんだんとあなたのことが眩しくなってしまったの。
You kept shining brighter and brighter.
どんなことでも一目置かれる存在のリセさんが 眩しくなってしまったのよ。
I was always second to you in everything, Rise-san. You had just grown too bright.
おかしいわよね。私たちはいつだって一緒だったのに。
It's funny, isn't it? Even though we were always together. So Lady Nicole, huh? It went without saying that she would shine brightly.
後期に入ると特に顕著になるでしょ。ヒエラルキーというか。
And it became more striking when we entered final course, didn't it? The hierarchy, as you may call it.
そうね。私もいい子ぶって否定はできないわ。私の一命、誇りに思ったのは事実だもの。
You're right. I can't deny that I played the good girl. My title, I really did take pride in it.
でも少なくとも私たちの間にはそんなものないと思っていた。それは本当なのよ、美月さん。
But, for what it's worth, I didn't think of you that way at all. I mean that, Mitsuki-san.
ええ、それは分かってる。だってリセさんは私の一面に疑問を持たなかったみたいだから。
Yes, I know that. But Rise-san, it's as if you held no doubts about my title whatsoever. What?
私ね、私後期に上がって早々周りのささやき声を聞いてしまったのよ。
I heard the whispers when we entered final course. I like the fact that Masaya-san's just standing there watching this scene play out. It's kind of weird. And they both just ignore him.
太陽と月、悲しいくらいにお似合いじゃないと。
The sun and the moon. It suits them so much it brings tears to my eyes.
それは
That's Mitsuki-san's former title, Lame de Lune. That's right. That's why it made her so upset back then. Chef de Corps, is it? I believe that your early title was far more beautiful. You really do mean that, don't you?
私は愕然としたものよ。私は対等の友達のつもりでいたのに、周りはそんな風には思っていなかった。
I was despondent. I thought that we had been friends, equals. But the people around us didn't agree.
待ってよ美月さん、周りがどう言ったからって私は。
Wait a minute, Mitsuki-san. No matter what anyone else said,
ええ、それは分かってる。だから悪いのは私なの。
Yes, I know that. That's why I said it's my fault.
私はもっと高みに行きたかった。でもそれは別にリセさんを見返してやりたいとかじゃなくて。
I wanted to rise higher. I wasn't trying to get back at you, of course.
ただ対等になりたかっただけなの。
I just wanted to be equal.
あなたとね。
Equal to you. A self-deriding smile appeared on Mitsuki-san's lips.
馬鹿げているわよね。私のやったことはむしろ低い方へと流れていくことだったのに。
It really was foolish, wasn't it? All I did was think lower than before.
もちろんお姉様、マリカ様には元から憧れがあったわ。でもそれだけではなかったことを私は否定できない。
It's true that I have always admired Marika-sama as my Oni-sama. However, I can't deny that there was more to it than that.
私はむしろ積極的にシェフドコールを自称して、それがヒエラルキーを登ることだと信じて。
I sought the name Chef de Corps, believing that it would raise my position in the hierarchy.
ラルムド・リュヌの方が素敵だった。それは本当なのよ。
I really thought Larme de Luna was far more beautiful. I really did.
ええ、私も途中からそう思うようになったわ。でも今更引き返せない。
Yes, I've begun to realize that. But I can't take it back now. You don't need to take it back. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll just slowly back away.
Yeah.
Not at all. Since I had already done it, though, I decided to continue. Whether it's Mirka-san's or anyone else, I think it's good to have friends. So why not leave that as it is? And just do the best you can for your association, Mitsuki-san. You've given the leadership over to Ritsuko-chan, but you can work hard to support her. She's clearly nervous about being a first-year student serving as society leader. Just have a fair fight between associations. I think that would be a way for your friendship to be equal, like you said before. Mitsuki-san blinked rapidly several times as she listened to me. Then she burst out laughing. Huh? I guess it was a weird thing to say. I tilted my head in confusion.
いえ、何も。ただ、それを言ったのがあなただという点がおかしかっただけ。
No, not at all. It's just strange that you were the one to say it. Huh?
だって、マサヤさんは白百合会なんだから。
After all, you're in the White Lily Society. I guess so, but you can't have a fair fight alone. You need an opponent.
でも、負ければ、あなたはここを出ていかなければならないのよ。
But if you lose, then you'll have to leave this place behind. I still have my lottery money. I'm good. Sure, but no matter what happens, I think it's always better to enjoy school. Mitsuki-san. My life at school last year was really boring, so I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So if you aren't enjoying your time at school right now, then I think we should change that.
相変わらず人がいいんだから。
You really are a kind person.
そうね。アソシアシオンも面白そうね。
That's right. Your association does look fun.
きっとね。私なんか2年生に上がってからというもの、毎日が楽しくて仕方がないもの。
It is fun. We've enjoyed ourselves every day since beginning second year. Right? Yeah. A smile appeared on Mitsuki-san's lips. Then she fixed me with a serious gaze.
あなたは確かに少なくとも隣人ではあるのかもしれないわね。その先のことは今はまだわからないけれど。
It is true that if nothing else, you may be my neighbor. I'm not yet certain if you are anything beyond that. Mitsuki-san folded her arms and thought for a time.
リセさん、最初の質問に答えるわ。
Rise-san, allow me to answer your first question.
私の考え。実際のところ私は今までは男子なんていらないって思ってた。
About what I think.
でも今は。
About what I think. The truth is, until this moment, I thought I had no use for boys. But now,
マサヤさんならいてもいいかって思ってる。
I am thinking that I would not object to Masaya-san's presence here. The question is, what will happen to America?
私自身の考えがそうなった以上、もう嘘はつけないわね。
And now that I think that, I cannot lie any longer.
嘘をついてまで追い出したいとは今はもう思えないから。
I do not want him to leave this place so badly that I am willing to lie.
マサヤさん、リセさん、正直に言うわ。
Masaya-san, Rise-san, I will tell you the truth.
確かにあの事件は私たちが仕組んだものだったの。
The incident
ご
was
めんなさい。
the incident was fabricated by us. I am sorry.
お姉様、マリカ様。
Oni-sama? Marika-sama? We thought she might be in the bathroom, so we waited several minutes after knocking, but there was no response.
変ね。いらっしゃらないのかしら。
Curious. Perhaps she isn't here. I'm surprised the guardian's not looking for me. Oh well. Mitsuki-san placed her hand on the knob in confusion.
あら、開いてるわ。お姉様、入りますよ。
Huh. It's unlocked. Oni-sama, we're coming in. Talking Sheen before us, she announced herself as she entered. I waited alone in the hallway. I have a bad feeling about this. The others returned shortly. She wasn't there? No.
レクリエーションルームかしら。行ってみましょう。
The recreation room, perhaps? Let us check there. It was another miss. We decided to check the bath just to be safe, but Marika-san wasn't there either. Where could she be at this hour? She probably left the school. To the rest of the world, the night was still young. However, at Vincine's, things were different. Classes and club activities were over. There's no reason to leave the dorms.
なんだか心配だわ。
I really am worried about her. Mitsuki-san's expression stiffened.
お姉様も悩んでいたようなの。当然よね。人を貶めるような真似ができる方ではないもの。
Oni-sama seemed quite upset. She's not a person who enjoys speaking ill of others.
だから私も心の半分では真実を認めてしまうべきなんじゃないかって思っていたんだけど。
That is why there was always a part of me that thought that I should admit the truth.
両親の呵責に耐えかねていたわけね。
She was struggling with her crisis of conscience, wasn't she?
そう。お姉様は何事においても正しい人だから。
Yes, Oni-sama is a righteous woman in everything she does.
正しい人。そうね。
A righteous woman. I see.
何か胸騒ぎがする。ねえ、手分けして探しましょう。
I feel so anxious about this. Why don't we split up and search?
ええ。
Of course. Got it. We started to run. We left the path joining the dorms to the school area and split up. A heavy rain began to fall as we ran in search of Marika-san, but I kept running defiantly. My body was soaked through in an instant. It was cold too. Where could Marika-san be? I didn't want to think of her outside in weather like this. That voice. Was it from the clock tower? I ran towards it. Anxiety was swelling inside of me. That was no ordinary scream. I feel like I'm watching Detective Conan now. When I arrived, a cry leapt from my own throat. I don't want to say it, but did Marika kill herself? Oh no, she didn't yet. Marika-san! Well, at least we get to see your shoes. White green leggings, though. Oh well. Stop it! Oni-sama! Please don't do this! Words of desperation. I heard footsteps approaching from behind me, and a moment later I was being pulled by the arm.
美月さん、マサヤさん、何をボサッとしてるの？行くわよ。
Mitsuki-san! Masaya-san! What are you standing around for? Let's go! Right! We bolted for the clock tower. The ground had turned spongy, and our progress was maddeningly slow. It felt like running on a trampoline. Risa-san placed her hand on the entrance to the clock tower. I was seized in the grip of fear. I felt certain that in a minute I was going to hear a thump or a splash sound behind me. The door opened with a heavy sound. Assaulted by a terrible sense of foreboding, I shut my eyes tight. Don't tell me it's gonna end there. You would. This and cliffhangers, jeez.
第13話フルミエールジャッジメント
And of course, chapter 13 is the premier judgment. The unluckiest number of all. And we finally get to see inside the clock tower. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna stop here for now, I'm hungry. I'll probably play again tomorrow. And if you guys really want to, since I'm recording this before the 4th of July, and it's going up on the 4th of July, I could probably upload this chapter when I get to it later, probably around midnight on 4th of July or something. If you guys want me to, tell me in the comments below. If you really can't handle the suspense like I can. Anyways guys, thanks for watching again. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy the fireworks. But bye for now.